This federal holiday honors the American labor movement. Right now, about 15 million Americans are part of a union. That's about 10% of the workforce, showing a steady decline nationwide when compared to 20% in the 1980s. But in Ohio, that number went up from 2021 to 2022. News 5's Clay Lepard now with a closer look at the state of the unions.
Outside Southeast High School in Ravenna, we were there last month.
We didn't realize the community support we've had
as its 100 teachers fought for a new contract and threatened to strike. Days before kids returned to the classroom.
This is not where we want to be, but we feel like it's necessary. A lot of us are single income, supporting families, and they've made us come down to a moment where you start to think, is it my students? Or is it my family? And no teacher, no person should be put in that situation.
Just hours after we stopped by, this months-long back and forth came to an end with an agreement made between teachers and the district for the next 3 years.
The workers united will never be defeated.
While bargaining occurs behind closed doors, the work many unions do can be seen,
workers' rights are on the line,
and heard louder than one person's plight for better pay and benefits. And from air traffic controllers to Starbucks employees, even those who broadcast the Guardians games, new unions are forming across Northeast Ohio.
Workers have taken stock about their lives and started to put two and two together that they need some sort of collective power at the workplace.
Consider Tim Berga the man for unions. He represents 700,000 members across Ohio.
If the workers want to unionize, they should be able to do so freely without intimidation or coercion.
And he points to Gen Z as the most favorable generation when it comes to unions.
Younger workers now are valuing life-work balance. They see that if they have a collective voice with the union, they can have a better influence on their scheduling, as an example.
Donovan O'Neill with Americans for Prosperity, a conservative political advocacy group, sees the growth a little differently.
You saw it in dangerous jobs. You saw it in the steel industry. You saw it in the coal mining industry.
He says this union growth is often fueled by union self-interest, not by protecting its members.
Unions are starving for new membership, right? And so they're looking for new industries, new places where they can go to sort of plant their flag and increase their membership, ultimately increasing their contributions and being able to retain the influence that they once had, but are losing.
We are the union!
Ohio workers flying in the face of national statistics and instead in lockstep with one another.
Do you think unions are stronger today than they were 20 years ago?
Okay, as a government teacher, 10 years ago, I would have said no, but seeing Amazon, Starbucks, these people saying we want to have a collective bargaining unit, I think it is. And just seeing again, having firemen calling, police department saying, do this, it feels stronger than ever.
In Cleveland, Clay Lepard, News 5.